Time for a story. So Topham Hatt was waiting. He had an important special. This afternoon, there was to be a special story time for the children at the library. I need an engine that takes them through Maithwaite Station and take it to the town hall. Thomas gave his hardest and wishes that he gets the job. Listening to stories was one of his favorite things. Thomas, you will collect the storybooks. Make sure the books arrive in the library on time. Thomas was excited. Yes, sir. And Thomas chuffed cheerfully away. Thomas chuffed cheerfully onto the tracks. I mustn't be late for story time. I'll chuff and I'll puff to be there on time. Thomas steamed into Maithwaite Station. Hello, Thomas. I'm here to collect the new storybooks. We'll have your freight cars ready and toot toot to a whistle, Thomas. Thomas saw the books in the two freight cars. They were red books, green books, and blue books. They were big books, square books, and even round books. They look wonderful. Soon, Thomas was coupled up to the freight cars. I must hurry. I have to get these storybooks to the library on time. Thomas started pumping his pistons and raced away as quickly as he could. Thomas didn't wait for the books to be covered. Thomas steamed along the tracks. I must hurry. I'll chuff and I'll puff to be there on time. The books started to jiggle and joggle. But Thomas didn't know. Thomas steamed up to a junction. He could see the signal ahead was red. I don't want to stop. The children are waiting for their special story time. Then an idea flew into his funnel. I could take the branch line. I know there aren't any junctions on that. Soon, Thomas steamed down the branch line. Thomas felt very pleased. He chuffed faster and faster, and the books jiggled and joggled more and more. But Thomas didn't notice. I mustn't be late for story time. I'll chuff and I'll puff to be there on time. Thomas raced around the bend. Ahead, he could see a sign that has work on the track. Oh, bother! I'm sure the woods on the tracks won't stop me. Soon, Thomas started puffing faster and faster. Then there was trouble. Workmen were mending the broken track. The track was very bumpy. Thomas bumped and jumped. The books jiggled and joggled. Then Thomas hit the biggest bump of all. Whoa! Cinders and ashes. The freight cars bounced high in the air. They crashed and bashed. They clattered and shattered down to the track. Thomas put on his brakes. The books flew high and wide through the air and landed all over Farmer McCall's field. Oh my, the freight cars are broken, and the storybooks are all over the field. The children now won't have their special story time. And it's all my fault. I was in such a hurry to be on time, I didn't want to wait. I should have waited for the books to be covered, and I shouldn't have taken the bumpy branch line. Oh dear. Fizzling fireboxes. What am I going to do? Thomas looked at the stories. The stories look redder and greener and bluer than they had in the freight cars. The storybooks look so pretty in this field. I wish the children could see it. Then an idea flew into his funnel. I can bring the children to the storybooks. They can have a picnic story time in the sunshine. That really will be special. So Thomas jumped away. First, I must collect Annie and Clarabelle. Victor and Kevin were busy at work as Thomas chuffed into the Sodor Steamworks. Hello, Victor. I'm here to collect Annie and Clarabelle. I'm going to take the children to a picnic story time in the sunshine. That's a wonderful idea, my friend. The children will like that. They always have as much fun with you, Thomas. Thomas was pleased Victor and Kevin liked his idea. Soon, Thomas puffed out of the steamworks with Annie and Clarabelle. Thomas chuffed into the town hall. The children were waiting. They were very surprised to see Annie and Clarabelle instead of cars of storybooks. Today, I'm taking you to a storybook in the sunshine. It's a picnic story time in the sunshine. All aboard. The children liked his idea. They thought it was a wonderful idea. Soon, Thomas chuffed out of the town hall. Thomas steamed into a junction. This time, Thomas waited. Then, he took the branch line back to Farmer McCall's field. Thomas arrived at the field. Here we are, the picnic story time in the sunshine. They could see all the books in the field. They were very excited. This was the best story time in the sunshine. The children gathered a book as their teacher began reading about all we know about is a little boy who didn't like waiting. He didn't like waiting because he thought he missed out on all the fun. But then he found out that good things are worth waiting for. As the story began, Thomas watched. The best picnic story time really is worth waiting for.